first down. Couldn't find anybody open downfield, so he decided to just toss it short to Trent Richardson, and Richardson did the rest. Breaking tackle after tackle and picking up the first down. First and 10, ball at the 41-yard line. McCarron will line up under center. They give to Trent Richardson, and Richardson is immediately brought down by LSU, number 22, Ryan Baker, the linebacker, the senior linebacker, and that's why he was able to get in the backfield so quickly, the smarts of a senior. That one is caught for an Alabama first down for the Crimson Tide. McCarron completed that. Was that number 15 that got it? Yes, it was. He completed that pass to Darius Hanks for the Alabama first down. And I believe they are in, yes they are, they are in LSU territory with 3 minutes, 15 seconds to go here in the second quarter. McCarron out of shotgun. Goes down the field, and he had an open receiver, and it was dropped. Brandon Gibson had it in his hands, and he just dropped it. So incomplete. Second down and 10 for the Tide. Here's Trent Richardson. Richardson up the middle, or excuse me, to the far side, and that's going to be a gain of 7 yards. Third down and 3, and if you're Nick Saban, I say just give it to Trent Richardson again. Let him pick up the easy 3 yards. We'll see what they do here on third down and 3. Looks like they are. They've got the line stacked. They've got the fullback throwing an extra block, and it looked like he missed his assignment. The fullback was supposed to come up and throw a block, and he didn't, and Trent Richardson was immediately slammed to the turf. Fourth down and 2, and no other choice right now for Saban but to go for it. They are going to, this time, pitch it to the outside, and Richardson is hit in the backfield, and he's dropped for a turnover on downs, and LSU will take over. First and 10 for Jarrett Lee and the Tigers. Typical SEC, low scoring, and a good defensive matchup right now.
Stop, Bill.
Spencer Ware, 10th rush of the game. He's up over 55 yards tonight at Bryant-Denny Stadium. 2 minutes to go here in the football game. Jarrett Lee is back to pass. Has an open receiver. That is caught at the Alabama 45-yard line. That one was brought in by number 86 on the LSU Tigers, Kendron Boone. Still not sure if I got that name right from last time I saw the Tigers play, but he came up with a couple of big plays against Boise State a couple of weeks ago here on Facebook and YouTube. First and 10 on a sweet kind of play in motion. They handed it off to Ruben Randall. He was brought down at the line. Second down and 10. All kinds of motion right now. They give it to Spencer Ware, and Ware is tackled for a loss of yards. So these little kind of fancy sweeps and everything haven't been working. That was number 35, Nico Johnson, who stopped Ware. Third down and 13, and it's going to be LSU that's going to have to put it in the air. Here comes Jarrett Lee, looking, has time, finds a man, incomplete, out of bounds. And now LSU will have to punt it away. Good defensive battle. I'm a big fan of defense personally, and this has been a really good defensive battle, back and forth. The punt will drop, can't get it to die down on the 1 yard line, and it'll be Crimson Tide football. With a minute 28 to go, and the fans are getting restless here in Bryant-Denny. They want their team to score. They have less than 2 minutes to do it before the half. They give it to Trent Richardson. Richardson trying to break through, and he gets back to the right to the first down mark. It'll be second down and inches. LSU burns their first time out of the game. McCarron goes deep down the field looking for it all, had an open receiver, and he just overthrew him. Incomplete. On on second and inches, the play call to go deep, trying to fool LSU, and they had the open man, couldn't connect with them, so now it's third and inches. They're lined up in the pistol formation. They give it to Trent Richardson. Richardson has the first down. And here comes the no huddle as time is winding down here in the first half. McCarron, he's back to pass. He's got the pocket, and he's got an open receiver. That is good for a first down. Completed it to number 89, the tight end Michael Williams. First down LSU. He was tackled on the play. The man that was supposed to be covering them for LSU was Stephon Front-Toltz. 1 minute to go in the first half. Alabama looking for their first score, and they must not have liked what they saw because they decided to call a timeout, burn their second timeout with 1 minute to go, and now we have 4 wide receivers, no backs. That one is caught, and it's going to be a 7-yard pickup. Didn't get a number on who caught that. It's happening so fast right now as Alabama is driving to try and get their first score of the game. McCarron back. He has time in the pocket, nearly collapsed. He had a receiver, but he was hit hard. It fell incomplete. Third down and 3. You see the third down conversions for Alabama, just 1 for 4 today. 4 third down conversions lined up in the pistol again. McCarron's going to try to run it, and he gets slammed down, was immediately hammered at the line by Kevin Minter and the rest of the LSU defense. 4th down right now for the Alabama Crimson Tide. Do you go for a field goal, a pretty long field goal, or do you go for it? They are going to go for a field goal. It's going to be about 50-plus yards on this kick. And it appears they're going to let the time wind all the way down. And we have a flag, actually. It's going to be a false start. They were letting the time wind all the way down, and someone jumped and false started. So I don't think Jeremy Shelley's going to have an opportunity to kick a field goal now. That false start took him right out of field goal range, and Nick Saban's tearing into some kid on the sideline. I think he might have just lost his spot on the team. 4th down and 9. That's a quarterback sack, and that left 1 second on the clock, though. For LSU, they're going to be able to run one more play. Oh, that kid's getting an earful right now by Coach Saban. He was quarterback sacked by number 99 on LSU, Sam Montgomery. There's a Montgomery on LSU doing a play against Alabama. So here comes Jarrett Lee, one final play, and Jarrett Lee's going to get sacked. So Alabama returns the favor. That's a quarterback sack by number 94, and I actually don't have a number 94 on my rosters. But anyway, credit to back-to-back sacks. This has been a good defensive battle. As we go to the half, it's LSU 3 and Alabama 0. We'll be right back after this commercial break, brought to you by Moe's Southwest Grill, with over 20 fresh ingredients in the biggest 6-ounce cup of queso that you can ever hope to get. Alright, we are back. Third quarter, the game of the century. LSU 3, Alabama 0, and it's going to be Alabama football. A low-scoring defensive battle, as I'm sure Game Tracks is about to show us. But there have been a couple of flashes of brilliance from the offenses. Both offenses have been able to drive down the field. They just haven't been able to hit the end zone. They've been stalling out. And as Game Tracks is showing you, it's been a good defensive battle. Jarrett Lee has been brought down for 2 sacks. A.J. McCarron, I believe, sacked once in the game. Jarrett Lee has thrown 2 interceptions in the first quarter. Since then, has calmed down to help his Tigers put 3 on the board. McCarron hands it off to Richardson. Richardson barreling and knocking a defender out of the way from LSU. If I caught the number correctly, I believe that was number 2 from the number 22 from the LSU Tigers, Ryan Baker. Second down and 5. Why not give it to Trent Richardson again? It's exactly what they're going to do. Trent Richardson ducking down, and he grabs 4 on the run. Third down and 2. And if you're Nick Saban, Trent Richardson running good right now, I say give it to him a third time, and they have the box stacked right now, and they are going to give it to Richardson again. He found the hole, and that's going to be a first down. Trent Richardson on 3 straight runs gives the Crimson Tide a first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. A.J. McCarron gives it to Richardson. Richardson cutting back inside, and he gets 6 yards on the run. Trent Richardson coming out of the half completely rejuvenated after you saw in the game track highlights how he was hammered in the backfield throughout this game. Now he's really starting to pick it up. It looks like Trent Richardson had to come out for a moment to catch his breath. So instead, they give the ball to Eddie Lacy, and he loses a yard. So all of Trent Richardson's hard work, and Eddie Lacy loses a yard on the run. Third down and 5. McCarron in shotgun. Might be a passing situation. We got 2 receivers and a tight end set to the far side. McCarron across the middle tosses it into double coverage, but he still finds an open receiver for a first down. Brandon Gibson picks up the first down for Alabama.
Still 0-0 over there?
2 yards. It is LSU 3 and Alabama 0.
It's LSU 3 and Alabama 10 over here.
Here's the handoff to Eddie Lacy. Eddie Lacy breaking through. He's got an opening. Oh, and he finally gets a shoelace tackle by LSU. Brought down by, I believe, yes, that is number 46, Kevin Minter. But Eddie Lacy, what a run that was by Lacy. Just barreling through. I thought he was going to get past Kevin Minter. He couldn't quite do it, but that was a good run by Lacy. And now McCarron in shotgun, and Coach Saban might be wanting to go for it all right now. He's not. He's going to give it on the draw play to Trent Richardson, and the running game here early on in the third quarter had just been shredding LSU.
You're not going to believe this play. The game just glitched big time. Sorry.
And here comes the handoff to Richardson for a first down. I'm hearing we have a glitch. Just save it.
The glitch is they were going to pass it back to the kicker to kick it. The kicker is at the 90. It's 90 yards almost to Alabama.
Here's a handoff to Richardson, and he's down to the 5.
And the quarterback snaps it and goes to the kicker. The ball glitches from where they are in the other end zone all the way up to the kicker that's all sides, and the ball appears in his hand. And then Trent Richardson run down some tackles.
Save it. Here comes the handoff to Eddie Lacy. Touchdown, Alabama. The first touchdown of the game. Compliments of Eddie Lacy. And they're going to take a 6-3 lead.